Brought the visuals down a little bit. That's better. A little bit less jittery. Visuals down a little bit. That's better. Okay. Time to have some vegetables, get ready for the podcast. Or is this just how Trine looks, huh? This is just how Trine runs on my computer, huh? Grab on the hook. Seems like a thing that Big Dum Dum can cut through. Yep. Then swap to Thief. Grappling hook up to there. Get some experience orbs. Cool. Trine's pretty good so far. This is my first time playing it. It's an interesting game, certainly. I don't really know about the combat and how much of it there is, and I don't like that my characters can die. Not just because they die and then it's annoying, but so much of this game is dependent upon you having all three characters that being temporarily denied one of them feels really rough. You just are missing so much of your toolkit that it doesn't play particularly well. Like, there are entire sections that, even though you've just got one character, ostensibly you should be able to finish it, but you can't, because you can't get to checkpoints, you can't get through anything. And it's just a shame. But when you've got access to all three characters, I think the game's... it's pretty interesting. Like, the wizard, I think, is definitely the most interesting of the characters. Okay. Like, this you could get through without the wizard, but the wizard definitely makes it easier. You can just, like, raise and lower. Oh, can I not grab this and just hold it? No? Oh, yeah, I totally can. Like, the wizard can manipulate that, and the other characters kind of have to run around. The wizard has, oddly enough, an easier time platforming, despite him being old and lecherous. Swap to Sword Boy. And I'm sure that the wizard has some way of dealing with these skeletons. Like, what is the wizard's way of dealing with these skeletons, actually? Do I draw a box on them and they die? How would wizard kill them? Do I magic them? Box? Drop boxes on them? No, I don't really see a way for the wizard to deal with this. I guess I would have to run away. Which is kind of annoying, because you get experience for killing things. Is that a mushroom? Yeah. Hope this looks okay. Is this looking a little jittery, if anyone's in chat? I can't tell. Oh, no. Just let me up there, please. And then let's do this with wizard power. Boom. Get that experience. And there we go. Another section conquered. Box. Can I not grab the magic? I can taste the rainbow, but I cannot grab the magic. Oh, skill points. Skill menu. Tab. Okay, let's see. I can get another box. I can get... Oh, that's all. I've got one skill. Critical damage, 2 arrows at once. That sounds good. Oh, I can do it for everyone. Okay. I guess I only have one ability to upgrade. That's interesting. Thief. I don't know that this game needs an upgrading system. But I'm not complaining, you know. Maybe the combat will eventually get a little bit more difficult, and then these different combat upgrades will make more sense. Treasure? Treasure. Nice. Wizard, magic this thing away. Can I? Okay, cool. E. Open. Ooh. Ring of the Spellcaster. What does this do? Inventory. Ring of the Spellcaster, maximum mana, stacks. Oh, great. Can I equip that? Equipped. Great. Cool. Once this is over, I'll also be doing a little bit of Final Fantasy VIII stuff. It's a little jittery.
What lay ahead of our heroes was unknown. They had not seen another man, woman, or child in ages. The undead had transformed everything. They were now surrounded by evil.
Like the narrator.
But our heroes had to press on. They were in search of the tomb. The wizard was sure that it would belong to the founder of the Astral Academy, one of the 3 guardians. If they could find his tomb, perhaps they would find a spell to get them out of the Trine.
Okay.
Where are we?
We are beneath the Astral Academy. No one has been here a decade.
Aha! My sword shall lead the way! Follow me!
Just blow up these undead. Alright, really? Give me that. Boom. Cool. Did I not go down there? Really? Magic. No? There we go. Okay, there's how you open that. I remember this game was very well received when it first came out. Now I would say it's a little... it feels a little generic. Artistically, I should say. Not necessarily from a gameplay perspective. The switching between the 3 characters, even though each character is kind of this generic archetype, the swapping still works. Not to be confused with the swapper. Is Trine a CRPG? I don't think it is. Is this being really framey for you also, by the way? Found an amulet of mana gain. It is not a CRPG from what I can tell. It is definitely on a computer and it is kind of role-playing E, but I would not call it a CRPG. Mana for the bear, but only when they are... Sure, great. Okay, cool. Amulet of Mana Gain. It's more of a puzzle platformer. So you've got 3 characters, a wizard, a soldier, and a thief. Stop me if you've heard this before. There's a wizard, a soldier, a knight, and a thief, and you need to do magics and deal with enemies. The wizard can do platformy stuff like this. The knight's deal is he's got a shield and sword. The sword for melee attack. Oh, you seem like a knight sort of enemy. So you can block. And then the thief. Oh wow. You deal a lot of damage, guy. Okay. There is a little bit more to the combat than I thought. Up until now, I've just been beating up on skeletons that don't seem to do much of anything, except die. This skeleton's a little bit tougher. There we go. Unfortunately, only 2 of the character classes seem to have much combat efficacy, and by much I mean any. Okay, strength of a tight. Okay, raise shield and activate the gravity shield to pick up. Right mouse button, then F. What? What? I've got a gravity gun? Oh, I'm sorry, gravity shield. It's very different. Can I kill you by dropping things on you? Okay. So the wizard can do some damage, but it's all by picking things up and dropping them. I always get this game and Magicka mixed up. I think that is fitting. That makes sense. They seem very similar. Okay, how do I get to you? I guess I use this to levitate up to here and plop you in there. And then what? It's fine. I don't. Well, I still need to get over there. Let's do some magic. Magic that. Magic that. And then, let's make a magical box. For jumping. Oh, what? No! See, that's what's annoying. You can lose one of your characters, and then, like, very clearly the knight is supposed to stand in front of this, but if the knight gets killed, then you're shit out of luck. Like, you don't have access to his powers anymore. Magic. Magic that box up to here. Magic. Magic? Nope. Kill that thing with an arrow. So the thief has a grappling hook. The knight has a shield. The wizard makes magical boxes. How far is the next Final Fantasy 13 podcast going to go? No clue. I mean, we could go as far as, I don't know. Maybe when Snow comes back? Yeah, I know. Change characters, sure. What? So far, fireballs have been my biggest threat. Let's just... Can I... That'll work. Come on, Boxy. That was on me. That was bad timing on my part. Okay, checkpoint, please. Oh, that's bad. That almost went real bad real quick. Oh, no. This is a room full of enemies. Let's get out of here. Oh, oh. There's the checkpoint over there. Boo. First flashback, blue nightmare level when you control lightning a whole bunch and Snow's idle in battle. I think that's fine. Though, it's hard for me to remember everything that happened up until that point because the whole beginning of the game is such a blur. Because the beginning of Final Fantasy 13 is terrible. It's like I'm Nathan Rad Spencer here. Are you kidding me? This game doesn't run super well. I turned down the visuals and it still doesn't run super well. Oh right, those are blades. I should watch out for that. What up, skeletons? Whoa. Take it, skeletons. Starting to notice the frames. It's the frames you don't see. It's like jazz. You know, I guess you could pick a game for me to play. I don't know. This seems like a time for a magical box. Oh. I can make boxes of different sizes. Did not know that. Or I didn't notice that I could make boxes of different sizes. Oh. Fuck you. Magic. Magic? Magic. Uh-oh. Bad guys. Die, skeletons. So what game, if you got to pick a game, I'm not saying you did. I mean, I'm expecting out of your next game pick some sort of terrible anime nonsense, if I have to be honest. Some sort of bad anime nonsense, or a CRPG. Oh no. It was a trap. Oh, watch out for that. Some sort of anime nonsense, or... So, for anyone who's watching this after I've recorded it, ZP is in chat. Any sort of Deep Listens aficionado would know of him, but... For anyone who's watching this video, maybe you do not. do like that it's very loose about what constitutes a square when you're drawing. Get out of here, spider. Okay. Go ahead and magic this way a little bit. And jump. Really? I can't just shoot that down? I have a joke game, a CRPG you might actually like. Can't decide. Well, I would prefer to play a game I like. Yeah! But I want to... Is it some sort of wizardry game? Oh boy. Magical box, no. Oh, okay. You can stick boxes into... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Did not know you could stick the magical boxes in there. Mana vial. What does the mana vial do? Okay, I don't have a lot of mana right now. Let's just go ahead and shoot. Boom! Bingo. Now, which CRPG is it? That's what I want to know. Which CRPG would you like me to play, and which joke game would it be? Joke has nothing to do with anime, and Jeff Rude legitimately believes you would enjoy the CRPG. Well, I'm up to either. I'm up for either.
Yes, you are correct.
Can I go
This
in there?
is the Tomb of the Guardian. It has
Nope.
inscriptions all over it.
Can I keep going? Okay, just keep running to the right.
As the
Cool.
wizard read the inscriptions, legends of
The narration in this game is pretty solid.
emerged. There had once been 3 guardians, each with an artifact to protect.
So what is the joke game, and what is the CRPG?
The soul and
You'll still get to pick.
and a
Oh.
catalyst for the powers
Oh,
of good
the little...
that
I didn't
embodied
notice that on my
these
thing, like,
were
gift a
of
sub
wizard
and get bits.
natural
I don't know what a bit is.
The 2 remaining
Anyone who's a heavier Twitch user than I, if you could explain to me what a bit is. I know what bits are in terms of computing, but not in this context. Planescape Torment. Okay. I've heard of that game. I have never played it.
Our souls are entwined in this artifact, and our physical beings are mere images of our soul.
Oh, I'm getting hungry from all this fighting.
Why don't you listen to me? This is exciting. We must hurry to the castle.
And this is the way. Dragon graveyard. So instead of small bones, we go where the big ones rest. What will we do if they've come to life?
It's the
Okay.
fastest way to the castle, my lord.
Joke game. Blood and Bacon. I have not heard of Blood and Bacon. That does sound like a joke game, and that does sound like something as a vegetarian I should not be playing. Can I shoot arrows and be... No. Can't be grappling and be shooting arrows. That's fair. Jump onto here. Get these experience vials. Checkpoint. Don't be a jerk, skeleton. What is Blood and Bacon? Is it some sort of point-and-click adventure game? That sounds like some sort of point-and-click adventure game. Okay. So I believe this is where I need to go. Wizard. Magic. Cool. Little framey. This game is just a little framey, I think. Because I turned down the graphics a few times now. And it has not seemed to have mattered all that much. At least with my computer. But it's the only one I've got, so. Let's get these experience potions. Time to magic this. Magic? Magic the shit out of that. Leveled up. Leggings! Oh, let's put on those leggings. I'm gonna look good this year. How do I equip stuff? That's my question. So I have not seen a, like, equip screen at all. Not enough skill points. Okay, I can't. Can I upgrade? No. It takes multiple skill points, eh? Okay. Well, it was cool that they showed me how to upgrade once. Now it looks like it's going to be a while before I upgrade again. It's kind of fun that the thief plays kind of like Bionic Commando. A little bit like Bionic Commando. Just gonna play a little bit of this because I don't know that I need to play too much Trine to know my opinion on it. I guess the different abilities might add something. I've definitely gotten a few different abilities that change the game up a little bit. At least, like the gravity shield and stuff. But I don't know that I need to play this whole game to know exactly what I think of Trine. What a jerk. I found a wizard skill. Oh. Can I go up in there? Yeah. Okay. Let me out, please. Let me out? Can I cut my way through here? No. Magic. I can't really rotate this. Oh, no, no. Come on, just rotate. Do me a solid, rotate just a little bit. Okay. Magic. Excellent. So far, the wizard's the only one who really uses a lot of MP. Magic. Mana. I would guess that the gravity shield for the knight also uses magics. Whoa. Okay. Just confused there for a second. I was like, oh, I landed on that thing and it didn't kill me. Let's make a plank. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, okay. That'll work, I guess. This game's kind of janky. It's doing some cool... It's got some cool ideas about physics. wizard man. My guy. Can I grapple onto that? Yeah. Oh, I can't go through this ring. Okay, great. Okay, let's just go down here. This seems fine. Bionic Commando, geez, PS3, 360. Bionic Commando warrants a deep listens episode. Yeah, one day. One day we'll talk about Nathan Rad Spencer and his wife Arm. It's just a shame that I know that that's a thing, because I wish I could have learned that during a podcast. We could talk about Grin Interactive. That's a company that really I thought was going to do more than it ended up doing. Was Grin also the company that did that Rocketeer game? That was the game that I think actually killed them, right? They did a bunch of games for Capcom, and then a bunch of B-tier games for Capcom, and then all of a sudden, they were not a company anymore. As far as I know, they're mostly known for bringing terrible foods to the Giant Bomb offices. At least that's how I know them. Alright, let's come over here, turn into my archer, shoot this thing down, boom, go get that experience. Oh, really? Jerk move. Magic. And not that high. There we go. That'll work, I think. If anyone has any questions about Trine, I will try my best to answer them. Let's make a... Oh, what? What? No, I don't want a box. I want a plank. There we go. So far, if you're not familiar with Trine, it starts with a thief, a wizard, and a knight, all finding one mystical artifact and then inhabiting the same body. Oh, no, no. Don't want planks. Today's not ab day. It's not time for me to do planks. Okay. Let's make a box. Grab it and stick the box there. Then turn into you, because I think you're jumped slightly further. There we go. Go, knight. Oh! Give me that present. I want the present. Oh, can I use my gravity shield to pull the present in? No? Hey, I did. Got a holiday secret. Cool. Do some Bionic Commando stuff. Jump over here. Do some more Bionic Commando stuff. Yeah, I think this game's just a bit janky. I guess this game did come out kind of when Portal and some of those other... and Half-Life 2. This was, I guess, pre-Half-Life 2, right? Like, this was mid-fascination with physics engines. So So I guess it makes sense that this game's got a ton of physicsy nonsense in it. Just jump, please. I wish I could duck. Can I just cut this guy through the floor? No? Clobber. Don't be a jerk about this skeleton. Okay, thanks. Alright, how do I get up there? Cool thing that I can't do is there's multiplayer in this game. So if I had a second person, one person could be controlling the knight and one person could be controlling the wizard or something, and then you can do stuff like make a box and then have the wizard control it as the knight is standing on it. But those are moves that I just can't do, unfortunately. And I think I die here. Just, yep. Ah, are you kidding me? Yep. That should work. Nope, nope, nope. Get over there. Oh, no. Get me out of here. Gotta magic that stuff.
The wasteland of the dragon graveyard, our heroes carried on. The wizard delved deeper into the inscriptions about the Guardians. There had once been 3 artifacts. One for the soul and righteousness, one for the mind and power, and one for the body and matter. These immortal objects had been used to balance all good and evil in the world. When everything was in harmony, the artifacts had been given to the 3 guardians, who had kept them safe for centuries.
Yep, got it. There's 3 artifacts, there's 3 characters. Each character represents an artifact. They've all got different powers. Got it. Doesn't seem like I actually need anything beyond the starting toolkit for each of these characters. At least so far. The game has not required me to do anything beyond the initial toolkit. Like, if I want to get fancy, I can go like, ooh. But running up on these guys with my sword seems to work just fine. Shoot that with an arrow. Make a plank? I really wish I could rotate this thing. But alas, I cannot. Oh, that's what you want me to do with this fist. Jerk move game. Okay. More skeletons. The enemies in this game might be some of the more generic I've seen. Oh, can you swim? Oh, we can swim! Oh, there's an oxygen level. This is kind of annoying. Kind of an annoying level. Just staring at a skeleton. Come on, have at me. Oops, killed you. Turn around, night boy. Okay, let's magic this down to here. Oh, that's what I need to do here. Okay. That, and then boom. Oh. Watch out for those. Can I fix this bridge with magic? Can I make a new bridge with magic? No. I need to swing around this. Yay, underwater treasures. I didn't expect this game to have a swimming section. Getting flashbacks to Sonic. Has anyone ever swam with, like, anything above your head when you're under the water before? It might be one of the most horrifying experiences. I could not imagine swimming underneath, like cave diving or something like that, even though you technically, you know, have pockets of air or something. I feel like that's just a panic attack. Yeah, I get it, tab. Sure, let's upgrade this. Let's get this and... How do I go up here? This box up here, maybe? Oh, right, yeah. You can put boxes on spikes. Magic. Yep, that's what I get for jumping and not looking. Deserve that one. I'll admit it. Ooh, an enchanted mana crystal. That way. Swimming section. I feel like swimming in those robes would be pretty hard. I feel like that would be a one-way ticket to Drown Town. I haven't tried swimming with the knight yet. I'm sure he can swim. But that's even more absurd. Like in metal like that. Yeah, yeah, you can't. No. No, sorry, Mr. Knight. You just drown. It's kind of cute that he kind of rose with his shield. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll probably play this for another few minutes and then swap. Oh, a charge? What is shift? Oh, is that a new ability? I got a new ability. Didn't even know it. Goodness, the platforming's a problem. Your jump's really floaty. Oh no. Pull this down. Please. Please pull this down. Oh, why did I do that? Oh no. Can I magic when I'm in the water? Am I stuck here now? Jump and magic. Drat. The jumping magic was not as powerful as I'd hoped. Jump in, grapple. What a jerk. Alright, that'll work. Just get me out of the water sections. This whole game is janky. I remember it reviewing pretty well. But maybe just time. Time has happened. Bionic Commando Rearmed came out. People who were into Bionic Commando got their fix from that instead of this. Come on. Come on, skeletons. Okay, cool. Gotta say, the skeletons are not the most engaging enemies. And there's another level down.
Fear had found a comfortable place in our heroes' hearts. Deeply
I did not follow Grin's potential Final Fantasy game.
with woe. The night had not eaten in many hours, and the scent of
I'm probably going to just switch to Final Fantasy VIII soon. This game's
Thief
okay.
started to worry if she would ever be free again. And the wizard, well, he was concerned that they would never find the other artifacts to break the Trine's spell. The truth be told, he didn't mind having some company that stuck with him for more than an hour.
Fear not, I shall lead the way. I wish there was more light.
Stop me if you've heard this before. The wizard's kind of lecherous, but smart. The knight is a meathead, and the thief is mysterious. Ah. Oh. these archetypes. They're pretty unique. Yes, this will be... Okay, here's the part where I guess I use the shield magics. Oh. Or I get another new ability, and I need to use that. Firebow, yeah.
This darkness is unbearable.
I've seen wizards light torches with fireballs. Can you?
The fireballs? Then they never. It's a waste of.
I should have known. I can light the torches with fire arrows.
I could light the torches too.
Okay, the knight says he can light the torches somehow. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay. Got my characters back. Stupid fire skeletons. Are these just gonna infinitely spawn? This just looks bad. Huh. Grin was going to make a Final Fantasy game until they said they wanted to set it in a Norse environment. Yeah. From the makers of games that feature such places as Midgar and Nibelheim. It would certainly be a bridge too far for them to set it in a Norse-themed world. Nothing Norse-themed about Midgar and Nibelheim at all. Nope. Nothing to see there. Those seem like exploding rocks? Or maybe just bioluminescent rocks. You didn't have anything in your hands. You didn't have an arrow. Don't care. Just slop through this game. There's a torch lighting mechanic I'm supposed to be paying attention to. But don't care. Oh no. What? They share a body. How the hell did one of them jump over to there? I feel like a speedrun of this game would be pretty fast. Fine, I'll use my fire arrows to light the torch. Stick this in the ceiling, and it's wood, so then I can grapple to it. Boom. Puzzle solving. The reason Square was against Norse art design is that it was set as a continuation of the events of Final Fantasy XII. Yeah, I mean, if it was set as a continuation of Final Fantasy XII, that is not the town. That is not the setting for that. Ivalice is not really Norse-themed at all. Oh, you just die, huh? Ooh, there's a treasure chest over there. I would say so many Final Fantasy games have Norse elements that they would probably be... They should probably have a more explicitly Norse-themed game. Oh, Bracer's cool. Former Grim employee since summer of 2009, Grin had received mostly positive feedback, but the Nordic art style, which the team did not want to totally scrap, was still not well received for not being Final Fantasy XII enough, but Grin maintained it could pull it off by making it a new region of Ivalice. Sure. What is the story rationale? And new place? Sure, why not? You can kind of always do that. You know, here's an unexplored region. No one's been there before. Now, how do I get over there? How do I get on top of these again? Yeah, I would say that saying that other parts of Ivalice and other parts of the Final Fantasy XII world are already based on real-world locations is a totally valid justification. Like, I'm not one to be super story, guess that much of a story prude. Like, this is the way the world must look, sort of thing. Oh wow, you just kill me, huh? What's your deal, frog? If I go shift, I can knock you back? This, and how am I supposed to kill you? My boxes. Die. See, my mistake was not just, like, jumping and clicking around. It was trying to actually figure out what this game wanted and then try to accomplish that. That was a mistake. I should have just been running around. Just constantly running and jumping. Just let the wonky physics deal with this enemy for me. Take it. Another boss down.
We have to get out of here.
We're close to the dungeons. This is the way to the castle.
Ah, the castle must be. On to
What?
the castle.
That's a really weird combination of keys to turn that lever. Some associated with the project claimed that several months into the project, Square Enix hadn't paid Grin what had been agreed upon, leading to Grin laying off plenty of staff and closing Barcelona and Gothenburg offices. At this time, there's no overwhelmingly negative feedback from Square Enix on the development of Fortress, although they were not keen on the game's art direction. Screw's a dick. and stop paying Grant its contractual money despite being in full production to bankrupt the studio, and hundreds lost their jobs. Wow. Okay, I think I've had about enough
It's a
Trine.
dungeon. That's what it's supposed to do.
This game's fine.
Fear not, I have my sword and my cape. I am the king of the castle. I shall crush all my enemies and lead my army to victory. We are invincible. Ah!
I think it's time for some Final Fantasy VIII. This game's fine. This game's fine. I'm gonna switch games up. I'll be back in a sec. Let me just swap to a different game, because this game's just kind of... it's kind of mediocre.